Hey everybody, it's Wendy Sellers, the HR lady. Thanks for joining me today. We have a lot to cover, so let's get started. Today we will be covering respect in the workplace for 2020, presented by myself, Wendy Sellers, the HR lady. Respect, what does it mean? It means simply to recognize the worth of a person with due regard for the feelings, wishes, rights, or traditions of others. Respect is easy to provide. Say yes to inclusion, belonging, and diversity, and just say no to bullying, harassment, and discrimination. Diversity means having a seat at the table. Inclusion means having a voice while having that seat at that table. And belonging is having that voice actually be heard. There is a difference between the three. The great news is inclusivity is super easy. First seek to understand, then be understood. Stop listening with the intent to reply. Literally listen, take notes if you have to. Start listening with the intent to understand. This is from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen R. Covey. The 5 ways inclusivity affects team morale are as follows. Number 1, it provides a sense of belonging for everyone on the team. Number 2, it allows for an absence of fear so that all people at the table can speak up and be heard. It also brings in outside-the-box ideas which might help the business grow. It allows for open communication, again, between all employees and even contractors. And finally, it improves internal and external relationships. Who doesn't want that? Diversity and inclusion in a small company. How do you do it? First, speak less and listen more. It really is that simple. Think beyond race, gender, age, etc. Get out of the "this is the way it's always been done" mindset and be open to new ideas. Be open to diverse thoughts, opinions, and solutions that are different than yours. Now let's get down to the legal stuff. Harassment is discrimination defined by law. It is unwelcome, verbal, visual, or physical conduct, creating an intimidating, offensive, or hostile work environment that interferes with work performance. Harassment is also unwelcome conduct that is based on race, color, religion, sex including pregnancy, national origin, age, disability, or genetic information. This is defined by the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. Please note that some states have even more strict requirements. An harasser and a victim, it could be anyone, anytime. The harasser can be anyone in the workplace, an employee or a non-employee. The victim does not have to be the person harassed, but is affected by the offensive conduct. For example, they may see or overhear something that is offensive. And the third requirement is that unlawful harassment may occur without economic injury. Therefore, they don't have to lose their money or a job or be discharged to be a victim of harassment. So keep these in mind. Again, harassers and victims can be anyone at any time. What does it mean to be intimidating, hostile, or offensive? Well, it's different for everyone. So this is where it gets tricky. To be unlawful, the conduct must create a work environment that would be intimidating, hostile, or offensive to a reasonable person. Again, that is different to everyone. Here's a list of items that could be considered offensive conduct. The bottom line is, all you need to do is simply respect others and you will stay out of hot water. Here's some images that show uninvited or unwelcome conduct, including gossip. Again, it could be anyone at any time that can be the harasser or the victim. Harassment and discrimination in the workplace is serious business. It undermines the trust and respect necessary for a productive work environment. Let me ask you this. Would you trust someone who discriminates against you, even if it was unintentional? Probably not. Workplaces should have zero tolerance for harassment, and yours does. We all have the right to fair treatment at work. Discrimination harms everyone. Harassment harms everyone. A lack of respect, lack of inclusivity, or lack of sense of belonging harms everyone. Don't do it. What happens if you see it or overhear it? This is called bystander intervention. If you see something, hear something, say something, make sure that you go to your manager or supervisor, or if there's human resources in place, go to that person. Recognize potentially problematic behaviors. Pick up on cues from your coworkers who seem upset or distressed. Harassment and discrimination and preventing it in the workplace is a collective responsibility. You are now empowered, so be empowered and empower others as well. And again, know where to report concerns. Respect in the workplace summarized. Give respect, earn respect. Do your job professionally. Treat everyone with respect and dignity while being inclusive and sticking to the truth. Do not discriminate against or harass others, even unintentionally. Say something if you or someone else is uncomfortable with another person's statements, actions, behaviors, or images. And report unresolved issues to a supervisor or manager. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Here's my information. My phone number is 407-493-1582. Text or call at any time. Thank you.